Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Hello, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to J is for Justice. I am coming at you live from Studio J in Clearwater, Florida. It is Friday, July 19th, and today is a special Friday Live because today we get to spin that wheel. Oh, yes. Jeepers. We get to spin the wheel today. We have a lot of names on that wheel, so thank you so much. You notice the goals are white above my head. That's because we met all three. And today I'm going to give away 2 pieces of merch. But I have to preface this with, I need you to email me your address so that I can send you your merch. So if you have not received the merch that you have won in the past, I know there is probably a couple lost in the shuffle because all my emails got effed up. So there is a special dedicated email. Let me get it. I don't want to do it wrong. I believe it's the wheeloffriday@gmail.com, but I don't. Thank you so much, Shell. Coming in hot with the first super sticker of the day, of the J. So it's going to be it's not saved in here. All right, it's going to be the team email, guys. We're going to use the team email. So if you win today, we're going to use this email. Yes, it's right here. J4JpodcastTeam@gmail. That's going to be where you're going to send them. Whoever put that in there, thank you. Hey, twins. Good to see you. The stories we're going to cover today, guys. It's really sad we don't have a lot of viewers here for this. You know, if I was talking about Uncle Taco, I'd probably have 500-600 people here. These are very important stories, and I have no idea why they're not in the mainstream media. And you guys are going to wonder that as well. You're going to wonder that as well. What's up, Steven? I want to say hello to my moderators. We've got Kels and Angie B. Good afternoon, rather. We've got Olip and Shell. What is up, ladies? Hello, Dispatch Crystal and Casey Marie. It's a good day for the pool, isn't it? It's hot AF. Who else do we have? Good afternoon, Jenny and Blah and Barbie. Hello. Hello, Heidi. I'm here. I say a good mailing address. You can have it sent to your work. I don't care who you have it sent to. That's why I say when you win, send me a good mailing address. I don't say send me your address. Hello, Ella. Hey, September. I'm working on another way to do our giveaways because it feels like I'm getting too many names on the wheel and it's getting really hard to keep track of. So I'm trying to find another way to do the giveaways. Cold front, only 107. That's it, eh? So we've got two major stories regarding kids in our country to go through today. And the first one that we're going to get to is the 200 kids that were found in a national operation. And I never even heard about part 1 of this operation, but this is Operation We Will Find You 2. So this is their second sweep. and they find 200 children. We're going to get into where these children were, missing from. What were the circumstances? Because we always wonder that, right? But everybody should be talking about this. The fact that they can do a sweep of our nation and just swoop up 200 children is a problem, right? And then the next story we're going to talk about, the FBI is asking for any victims of this sicko, Kyle White, to come forward. Kyle White had a forum on Telegram called the Ho Zone, THZ, where he advertised different minors and women in different forums and charged for them. These are two very, very disturbing stories. And we're going to get into the first one right now. This is from Fox 10 Phoenix.
Hundreds of missing children have been found across the U.S.
It was part of a 6-week national operation by the U.S. Marshals Service. Fox 10's Lindsay Regas tells us how many of those children are from here in Arizona.
The U.S. Marshals targeted areas that had a high cluster of missing endangered children across the U.S. Both Pima and Maricopa counties were on the list.
There's a lot of people that take advantage of children, and unfortunately that was the case during this operation.
Operation We Will Find.
A lot, and I sat here and I listened to this. I don't know who he is. A marshal, I guess. Talk about people taking advantage of children and teenagers that are at risk and stuff. But during the pandemic, I watched a Texas judge live stream juvenile detention hearings using names. People, some of their parents didn't show up, so they knew what the kid did to get in there in the first place. They knew who their parents were, and they knew that their parents didn't give a shit to show up. So why don't we start there? Why would a judge put all that on YouTube? You must ask yourself, these are minors, right? When they commit crimes, they're basically protected unless the crime is so heinous that they are charged as adults. But yeah, it was Judge Lee, I think. Yep. All these at-risk kids that were in the juvenile detention were called out by name. And if their parents were there, they were in another room. It was all on Zoom. But yeah, some of them, their parents didn't show up. So people that he's talking about, yeah, vulnerable children are those kind of kids. Because where do those kids go when they get out? You got someone that already knows their name because they were on a Zoom call. Hey, Sin and Kels, I missed you guys when I announced our beautiful blue-dressed moderators.
Unfortunately, that was the case during this operation.
Operation We Will Find You 2 was conducted from May 20th to June 24th. The operation successfully recovered 123 children from dangerous situations.
1 month? This was done in 1 month. May 20th to June the 24th. What is up, Paul Cremo? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. 1 month? U.S. Marshals Service finds 200 missing children.
77 missing children were located but found in safe living conditions. Van Bayless with the U.S. Marshals District of Arizona.
Does this make any sense to you? They were found in safe living conditions. How? What were those conditions? With who? What deems them safe? Isn't this bizarre?
Arizona says 57% were recovered or located within 7 days of the Marshal Service getting involved. In Arizona, 33 children were recovered and 16 children were located as safe. This includes a 16-year-old girl from Phoenix who was sex trafficked in several states before she was found.
We know that it's a 16-year-old female out of the Phoenix greater area that unfortunately looks like was trafficked in Los Angeles and then in Miami, and then she was recovered in Michigan. All of that was through the work efforts of the Marshal Service and our partner agencies following her from missing in Arizona out to Los Angeles, down to Miami, and then in Michigan.
That
What? 4 states?
case is still being investigated. Now, of the 49 cases in Arizona, Van Bayless says 8 children were likely trafficked.
8 out of 200 were likely trafficked. Where are they safe? They ran away and found someone safe? Like, who? Isn't that crazy? Where did they even get these kids' names from? Are they all reported missing? What is going on? What happens to them now? Where did these 200 kids go? Look at this. We have an official statement that I'm going to read. I'm going to do that. Hold on a sec. I'm going to read their official statement. This is outrageous. Hi, Gypsy and Helen and Lovey. Good to see y'all. Lovey. It reminds me of Gilligan's Island. Yes, Lovey. Yes, Lovey. Okay, here's our official report. U.S. Marshals find 200 missing children across the nation during Operation We Will Find You Too. And this came out Monday, July 1st. First I heard of it. It popped up in my YouTube algorithm. Why is this not breaking news on every station? The U.S. Marshals, along with federal, state, and local agencies in 7 federal judicial districts and geographical locations across the United States, led a 6-week national operation that resulted in finding 200 critically missing children, which includes endangered runaways and those abducted by non-custodial persons. So could they have been safe with the other parent? But it's still, obviously against some kind of court order, right? If it's a custody thing. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard this story. Put a 2 if you have not heard this story yet. Operation We Will Find You Too, the second of its kind nationwide missing child operation, was conducted from May 20th to June 24th with focus on geographical areas with high clusters of missing children. Welcome in, Pearl. Welcome in, Cole. Wicked West. Caitlin. Trisha. Bubba. Mag. Good to see you guys. A lot of 2s. Everybody who has children should have heard this, right? Okay, so this is the second of its kind. It was for a month, and Children who go missing may be in serious danger and can be vulnerable to sex trafficking, abuse, exploitation, and other crimes against children. With technical assistance from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, OWWFY2 resulted in the recovery and removal of 123 children from dangerous situations. 77 missing children were located and found to be in safe locations, according to law enforcement or child welfare agencies. And I guess you have to trust that. And this one I'm pinning right now goes for right now because I'm going to be busy reading. Of the 200 found, 173 were endangered runaways. 25 were considered otherwise missing. 1 was a family abduction, and 1 was a non-family abduction. The youngest child recovered was 5 months old. 14 of the children were found outside the city where they went missing. Additionally, of the missing children recovered, 57% were recovered within 7 days of the marshals assisting with the case. Hello, Claire. Good to see ya. Hey, T-Dubs. Hello, Auntie Cheryl. Thank you for joining today, guys. Hello, Mystic Firefly and Tricia. There are no words to describe the terror felt by missing children, their family, and their communities, said Attorney General Merrick Garland. I am grateful to the dedicated professionals of the U.S. Marshals and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, who worked to find 200 critically safe missing children during this 6-week operation, and who work every day to keep children safe. One of the most sacred missions of the U.S. Marshals is locating and recovering our nation's critically missing children. This is one of our top priorities, as there remain thousands of children still missing and at risk. Operation We Will Find You is a shining example of the results we can achieve when we unite in our mission to find missing children. Now, why wouldn't they always unite? Like, why does this have to be special? Shouldn't they be doing this all the time? I think so. We are grateful that vulnerable children have been recovered as part of this operation, and we commend the U.S. Marshals and the agencies involved for their commitment to protect youth and ensure these children are not forgotten. Behind every statistic, there is a child who deserves to grow up safe from harm. So these are the following areas that this was conducted in: District of Arizona, Phoenix, Glendale, Goodyear, Tucson, South Tucson, and Pima counties. Eastern District of California, San Joaquin, I don't know if I'm saying that right, County, Stockton, and Sacramento County. Southern District of Florida, Broward, St. Lucie, Martin, Palm Beach, and Miami-Dade. Western District of Michigan, Kent, Lake, Ingham, and Ottawa counties. Eastern District of North Carolina, New Hanover, Brunswick, Harnett, Onslow, Pitt, Wake, Johnston, Robeson, Cumberland, Sampson, Nash, and Pender counties. That's just North Carolina. Southern and Eastern Districts of New York, New York City, and the District of Oregon, Multnomah, Washington, and Deschutes counties, as well as Portland and Eugene, and the Warm Springs Reservation. The goal of OWWFY2 was to highlight partnerships amongst government and non-government agencies, to develop a multidisciplinary team where focus was to pull resources together to find critically missing children and to bring more awareness to the epidemic of missing children in America. During the operation, the USMS worked with their respective federal, state, and local law enforcement partners, NCMEC, and the Department of Children and Family Services. These missing children were considered some of the most challenging recovery cases in the area, based on indications of high risk factors, such as victimization of child sex trafficking, child exploitation, SA, physical abuse, and medical or mental health conditions. In addition, other children who had been reported missing were located at the request of law enforcement to ensure they were safe and to confirm the child's location. So this goes on to talk about just the different branches. So here's some B-roll links. We've got some videos. And there's a lot of different scenarios here. We want to read those, but let's watch this video. I don't know, guys. Every video I watch now, I feel like it's propaganda. I'm not gonna become that way, but damn. Come on now. B-rolls. The B-rolls. You know what the B-rolls mean. The B-rolls are always like more staged, okay? Just so you know what B-rolls. The B-rolls kind of like, yeah, we'll watch it.
Okay, so let me start with, this is the first time that Operation We Will Find You is held in my district, in the Southern District of Florida. But I can tell you, I cannot imagine what it must feel like to not have one of your children. So if I can't imagine the pain, try to imagine what satisfaction it gives these deputies and gives me as their leader to be able to close that gap.
Hey, police, U.S. Marshals, out of the house, out of the house.
Oh, they can't exit. Okay.
I got movement right here. Yeah, they're going that way.
It's like they say, Miami's a sunny place for shady people. So we do get a lot of leads sent to us from other offices in different states.
Hey, there's one walking to the front door, one male.
Related to human trafficking, we're very busy during spring break and Memorial Day weekend. For some reason, all the wanted fugitives, sex traffickers, missing kids decide to travel down to Florida during that time of year. So.
Sir, come to the door. Good, come on out. You step out. Anybody in there with you, sir? Cats? Anybody else? Okay, you want to step out for a minute?
Oh my God,
So
the
out
dog.
here in Florida, we work with Homeland Security Investigations and the United States Postal Inspector Service, USPS, the postal inspectors. And we do assist in human trafficking cases. Unfortunately, here in Miami, that's pretty prevalent. You know, this is the corridor to the U.S. basically with the Miami International Airport. So it's again, it's unfortunate, but we do see it a lot here. You know, sporting events, concerts, and very, very heavy at the airport. So whenever they need help locating or making an arrest in these cases, they'll call us.
So again, the plan is to make contact with whoever's out front.
You know, we start the day planning and basically prioritizing the caseload and see what leads we can actively work at the moment.
She's just in this vicinity. To find her is the issue. We're gonna have to probably stay a little late today so we can just kind of work the area.
And then we go from there. So whether that be knocking on doors, interviewing people in the area, or doing surveillance.
I want you to get her because she's young and pretty.
I heard the situation's not good, so.
We want to make sure that we plan accordingly and we make sure, make sure we're doing the right thing here with our community. So.
I'm the sergeant of the missing persons unit. I will make sure that everywhere you go, I'm gonna be there like a shadow. I have 2 kids, and in my house, you live under my rules, not under yours. So you're choosing an easy life or an easy path for a very hard life. Your parents are gonna be there for you forever. So you need to go home, and you need to stay home.
Okay, maybe they need to figure out why the kid wanted to leave home in the first place. Oh my God. Isn't that the key? Finding out why they left in the first damn place. Oh my gosh, this makes me want to throw up.
Because we already know where all your friends live, and we will find you.
Working with the state and locals is key. The U.S. Marshal Service doesn't do this alone. You know, we do it with Miami-Dade Police Department, Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office, Human Trafficking Task Force. We do it with the City of Miami Police Department, Miami Gardens Police Department, our Homeland Security investigations, Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the Missing Endangered Persons Information Clearinghouse, the Department of Children and Family Services, and our contractor for Florida, which is the Citrus Foster Care Agency.
Oh, yeah.
Together, we've heard it takes a village to raise a child. The truth is it takes a village to save a child. And we don't do this enough, right? Because if there is a missing child out there, there should be an operation to go find them.
Then do it. Do it all the time. Here's the next one. I think. Yeah, this is North Carolina.
Yeah, so everybody should be down on that side part. Perfect. We'll
We're very thankful to be one of the 7 districts that was selected to be a part of the operation We Will Find You Too. We are responsible for law enforcement services in 44 counties that cover some 26,000 square miles. And only through our partnerships are we able to be successful. But currently, before the operation started, we have approximately 50 open cases as it relates to missing and endangered children. Just really sad, and there's no place for a child to be mixed up in.
And especially with her history with prostitution and stuff like that, it's just, yeah.
And how old is she?
14.
Oh no.
The house.
Especially with 14? Oh my God. This is awful.
For a child to be mixed up in.
And especially with her history with prostitution and stuff like that, it's just, yeah.
And how old is she?
14.
Oh no.
The house is like on the corner, so it's easy to put eyes on it. I just haven't seen much movement other than a Honda leaving and coming back, but we haven't seen who's actually in there at this point. So this is a picture what he looks like. You guys can see right here. It's not fenced. There's no dogs that I'm aware of outside. Does anybody have any questions on that one? Just because it's a missing child case, like, you should never be content going into the house, or when you're doing your searches, you should always be observant of your surroundings. Because even though they're kids, it doesn't mean they're not capable of the same things as an adult or a fugitive or anything like that. Ready, I check?
Yep, I got you.
Okay. Because anything can change within seconds.
U.S. Marshals Service! Open the door.
We don't want you out here getting into trouble, okay? And getting mixed up in a lot of things. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with you. You want me to be real with you? I'm gonna be real with you, okay? A lot of kids your age that go missing end up in very, very, very bad situations, you know what I'm saying? Older people end up taking advantage of people like you, okay? Because you're younger, all right? So that's why we're out here trying to put you with somebody that cares about you so that you don't go down the wrong path, all right?
So I told Mom that once we're done here, we're gonna head over there.
Okay. Yeah, like I was explaining to him, man, we're just out here trying to make sure that everybody's okay, man, that's it.
They're usually together, so if they're not together, I don't know where they could be at, because they both just runaways.
As you probably know, with the passage of the JBTA Act back in 2015, it gave the United States Marshals Service the authority to investigate and recover missing children, critically missing children. And the difference in that lies in before we could always assist state and local agencies with missing child cases as long as there was a fugitive nexus, meaning that the abductor or the individual that had the child had an active warrant. Now we are able to use all of our resources that we normally would use to apprehend fugitives to now locate critically missing children where there is no fugitive nexus at all.
She called 911 last night and said he was driving around the house threatening her, and then his mom called the deputy and said that the girlfriend called her and said that he snuck into the house around 3 or 4 this morning, put a knife to her throat, and said he's gonna kill her.
What the heck is going
She
on?
wants him gone.
Gone, yeah.
So, and mom was saying the same thing, you need to come get him. So, but mom and
Oh my
girlfriend are
God,
"You
this
need
is
to
a
come get him."
mess.
It's hard because these children that run away, they can fall victim into human trafficking and a lot of other things. And sometimes they're at a point where they can't speak for themselves. They don't understand what's going on when they're around that age as well. So we try to be able to put them in a safer spot where they can get those resources they need.
Is she with DSS?
Yeah, he is.
So they get them, they corral them together, and then they throw them into a flawed system. How is that helping? Don't you think that we need to structure a better plan for the aftercare of these kids? This is awful. Oh, yeah, because the lady leading her away looks so warm and fuzzy inside. Why don't they have an advocate there who's soft and nice and caring and respectful? Not some brute with a sheriff's vest on grabbing her by the back of her shirt because she doesn't want to touch her. This is why the kids go back on the streets. This is why they go back. This process sucks, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
You know, some of these kids they have no guidance. They get out on the streets and they get mixed up with gangs, and so they end up getting involved in violent crime, committing violent crimes, and being victims of violent crimes. So, hence why we are trying to focus on getting these children back to the rightful guardians and give them the care, or help give them the care that they need going forward.
Okay, so she'll be in the custody of her grandfather.
The other.
Yes, yeah, we've been in contact with mom as well.
And how is grandfather going to keep control of a teenager from running away? How sad is that?
Okay. All right, thank you for your help today, sir.
There's, I think, one more. Hold on. Photos and posters. No, that's the only. There's just the 2 videos. On that one, that was North Carolina and Miami. And then we have photos and posters. Let's see what this is all about. 21 photos. Okay. These are all like state. Are you freaking kidding me? Are they staged or is this in action? Because it looks to me like they're checking a power plant right there. It is hard to keep them from going back. That's why they should have the best resources available. Our children, our minors should be the number one priority in our country to everyone. To everyone. But it's not. These are all their pictures here. That poor girl. Jay, they're illegals. Not all of them. Not all of them are illegals. And even saying that doesn't make it okay. But they're not all illegals. We can't just wash it up to, oh, they're all illegals. We can't do that. They're still children in our country, right? We should still care about what happens to them. I mean, I'm not downing the operation. I'm just saying it just seems like it's a great idea until there's the aftermath. Then what? That's probably a parent. It's amazing they spend so much on these. I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, so let's read about the significant recoveries that let's celebrate these recoveries and see what these stories are. Western District of Michigan. On January 11th, a 16-year-old female child was reported missing from her home in Edwardsburg, Michigan, by her legal guardian. Information obtained through interviews showed the child was likely with a 30-year-old adult male somewhere in the state of Indiana. The investigation showed the child was likely being controlled and abused by the adult male. During the investigation, operation personnel learned information that the child had either attempted to get away from the adult male multiple times or the child wanted to do so. The child was in a difficult and dangerous situation, especially since she had traveled across state lines and was now in a new state, a long distance from where she was first reported missing. The adult male had recent photos of cash and firearms on his social media profile, including one photo where the adult male is apparently pointing a handgun with the extended magazine at the missing child. USMS identified multiple warrants for the adult male from multiple states, including Michigan. The request was sent by the Western District of Michigan to the Northern District of Indiana and the Great Lakes Regional Fugitive Task Force. On June 13th, USMS personnel attempted to arrest the adult male and recover the child at an apartment in Hammond, Indiana. The adult male jumped out of a window and attempted to flee the area, but was apprehended by a police canine before his eventual arrest. USMS personnel located the child safely inside the apartment and released her to Child Protective Services. Southern District of Florida. On May 13th, a 15-year-old female was reported missing by her legal guardian. Information indicated that she might be staying at other people's houses or sleeping in parks in Miami-Dade. During the investigation, it was discovered the child had become a victim of human trafficking in the Miami-Dade area. On June 7th, personnel from the U.S. Marshals Service, in collaboration with detectives from the Miami Police Department, located the child in an apartment complex in Miami-Dade after an extensive investigation search throughout the city. Upon being recovered, she was debriefed by Florida State's Attorney's Office human trafficking personnel and subsequently returned to the Florida Department of Child and Family Services custody. District of Arizona. On April 16th, a 16-year-old was reported missing after she ran away from her group home in Phoenix. The female has a history of being sex trafficked. The investigation revealed the child was in Los Angeles, possibly being sex trafficked. The suspected trafficker was murdered in L.A. on May 25th. The child told a family member she was going on vacation to Miami, but when she got there, her new trafficker dropped her off at the beach and told her to make money. On June 11th, the child was located by USMS in Flint, Michigan, in a hotel and was taken into custody on an outstanding warrant for a probation violation. Her male associate was arrested on local charges for driving without a license and insurance. An additional 20-year-old female was identified in the hotel. The suspected trafficking case was referred to Homeland Security investigations, and they will continue to investigate the case. New York, New Jersey. On November 3rd, 2023, a 16-year-old female was reported in the National Crime Information Center as missing from New York City and was a prior victim of human trafficking. On May 1st, 2024, the New York City Police Department Missing Persons Unit requested USMS assistance in recovering the missing child. On June 3rd, New York USMS Regional Fugitive Task Force members executed 2 search warrants for a 27-year-old male who was the primary subject of an ongoing investigation into the whereabouts of the missing minor who was being sexually exploited by the adult male. Upon execution of the warrant, the child was found in the male's bedroom, and evidence of sexual exploitation was found at the premises. The child was placed in the care of ACS and transported to the hospital for medical treatment. Thank you so much, Flo. Your tardy is excused. This is so awful. Eastern District of North Carolina. On April 29th, a 1-year-old was reported missing to the Raleigh, North Carolina Police Department after her mother neglected to surrender her to the Department of Social Services. The RPD requested assistance from the USMS in finding the missing child. The child's mother was previously convicted for her actions in the strangulation, assault, and death of one of her children, a 4-year-old boy. Oh my goodness. Additionally, she was wanted on a felony probation violation pertaining to the original charge of cruelty towards a child. On May 15th, USMS personnel and RPD personnel arrested the child's mother without incident in Raleigh. The missing 1-year-old was subsequently safely recovered in Raleigh by investigators and handed over to DSS custody. Wow. We've got 2 more. Eastern District of California. On October 26, 2023, a 17-year-old female was reported missing by her legal guardian. Information obtained revealed that she was likely staying with her older adult sister, who was a known prostitute. The child's older sister was recently arrested and on pretrial release for human trafficking, pimping, and pandering. On May 30th, USMS personnel determined that the child and her adult sister were staying at a known prostitution and trafficking motel in Oakland. Management at the hotel confirmed that both sisters had 2 rooms and had been staying there for some time with an unknown adult male. At one point, USMS observed the 3 individuals leave the rooms and begin packing their car. Once inside the vehicle, the USMS was able to safely move in and detain all 3. The child was then turned over to authorities. God almighty. On May 21st, this is Oregon now. I know, is it Raleigh or Raleigh? I don't know. Raleigh. Sorry. District of Oregon. On May 21st, a 12-year-old female went missing from her family home in Portland, Oregon, and had reported allegations of SA by family members. Law enforcement officers contacted the child through her cell, and she agreed to meet them at a grocery store in the Portland area. The officers received a call back from the child and a friend stating that her father was trying to pull her in the car and she was scared. USMS investigators were able to intervene and separate the endangered child from her father. Oh my goodness. The child told law enforcement that she had been AR'd by 2 Hispanic males and that her father touched her inappropriately. Good God.
God almighty.
On May 24th, the child was safely recovered and placed in a foster home while the Oregon Department of Human Services investigated. Within 24 hours of being placed in foster care, the foster family kicked the child out of their home.
What?
Okay, those people should be in jail. Don't you sign something that you're going to protect these kids? How can they just kick her? What? Listen how sad this is. The child then called a deputy U.S. Marshal that had built rapport with her to ask for assistance. An officer built rapport with this child. She was 12. They kicked a 12-year-old out of their foster home. I can't.
I hate you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
These are the types of people that are working in our system. Horrible. This is horrible. Oh my God. I know. Trisha, it's bad. The year of the exposure. No kidding. Proud Fur Mom says a lot of these foster families just do it for the money, sadly. It is sad. Why don't they like screen these people better or something? Oh, I'm just sick. The child then called that deputy U.S. Marshal, and they should be giving this person an award. And the deputy U.S. Marshal subsequently contacted DHS to report the incident. As a result, DHS placed the child in a state-run shelter. 12. Y'all, it is so incredibly sad. All right. Well, that's the first story out of the way, I guess. These are tough to hear, but like, how else are we going to be aware of things if we don't stay on top of them? I don't know why every news station isn't blasting this. It's unbelievable. I know, a 12-year-old. How awful is that? All right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spin our wheel real quick. And then we'll do our second story.
Hello, I'm Leslie Bakshi's special agent in charge of the FBI in New York.
Okay. That's going to be our next story, is this creep Kyle White. This is our main story. But before we do that, hold on. You have to listen to me sing till I find the music, because we're about to spin that wheel. Are y'all excited yet? Let's do this. Let's get this off the screen and let's spin that wheel. I'm going to show you guys what we're spinning off today. And you can find this in the merch store. And like I said, if you have not received your merch, send an email to j4jpodcastteam@gmail.com. Or if you win today, send an email with the best shipping address for you. I don't care what shipping address it is. As long as it gets to you, I'm fine with that. Your shipping address will not be shared with anybody. So, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get it going. The first item up for bid on today's wheel is our lovely 1202 Somewhere mug. Okay. This has TikTok beaches on one side. Oh, let me come back on the camera. I'm losing the whole effect. Sorry. It has TikTok beaches on one side and it's 1202 Somewhere on the other side. So that is the first giveaway. And again, if you mods can just put the email in chat, let me know what you won. What's a good mailing address? And we'll get it squared away from there. No one is too fat for merch. No one. Especially for a mug. And my merch comes in all sizes and no one is too fat. There's no shame in the game. No shame in the game. Olip's laughing at me. Okay, so let me get the wheel. Let me get my little mechanicals back here. I got to get my, my thing, my button for the wheel. Cricket, what's up, Cricket? All right. Let's see who our first wiener is going to be. Spin that wheel, maestro. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be our first wiener? Come on, Amaka. Pick the wiener. Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Congratulations, Miss Sherry. Woo! Could we give her a round of applause? Miss Sherry just won a It's 12:02 Somewhere mug. Yay! For the wieners. For the wieners. Sherry, congratulations. That is amazing. So again, send an email to J4J podcast team at gmail.com with a good mailing address for your mug. Here is our next item up for bid. We have a Puff Puff Pass 411 tank top. It is lightweight. It's airy. It's a loose fit tank top. You can wear it over a sports bra. You can layer it with another tank. Cute as shit. I highly recommend them. Let's see who's going to win this tank top, shall we? Myron, spin the wheel.
La, 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 la. You don't hold a count.
Who's it going to be?
Coming in hot, just like the fajita.
We got, who's it going to be, Amaka? Juju. Juju. Let me see if I can see the rest of your name. Juju. Oh my gosh, I can't see her name. Hold on. Who do we got? Juju. Do you know who you are, Juju? Maybe we can change the size of this so I can read it all. Juju in the house. Juju is the wiener. The question is Juju here? Juju positive. Juju positive 1. Bum, bum, bum. All right. We've got plenty of merch in the merch store. When you go to that link, it might take you to the tip page. If you go up to the drop down, you'll see merch. Entire merch store right there, designed by yours truly for you guys. I'm still working on some requests, but these are our latest. So congratulations to our wieners today. I appreciate you guys. To get on the wheel up above, we make those 3 goals. One is Super Chat, one is members, another one is the Studio J Fund. I'm always trying to improve the studio, my equipment, etc., etc. That really helps. Sherry Rollins. Sherry. Go ahead and send an email. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man. Click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
Why you side-eyeing me, crickets? All right. Thank you so much, guys, for participating, for your support. It really does mean a lot, and I like to give back. So let's spin out the wheel. Yes, it was you, Sherry. Congratulations. Send an email to the team email so you can claim your mug. And thank you to anyone who checks on our merch store today. Hey, wait, what? I know. Whoop, whoop.
These nuts.
And AJ, if you're here, please send an email to the email address because I've got someone checking those. So thank you, you guys. Let's get back to our stream and our second story. This one's going to blow your minds. The fact that we haven't heard about it, first of all, is going to blow your mind. And then second of all, the story itself is going to blow your mind. So just, I don't know. Get ready to enter the wind tunnel, I guess. Because shit's disturbing. The kind of people that are out in public that we don't even know exist. Here's our first video. We're going to watch a video from the FBI New York first. Then we will read through the official statement.
Hello, I'm Leslie Bakshies, Special Agent in charge of the FBI in New York. We need your help in an ongoing investigation concerning a serious privacy breach. Recently, we discovered that an individual named Kyle White, who goes by the handle THZadmin on Telegram, has been posting child sexual abuse material as well as other private material of non-consenting adults in hundreds of images and videos the FBI recovered on his channel. The material was illegally obtained and may involve unsuspecting victims who are unaware their privacy has been violated. We believe there are more than 900 victims out there. The FBI recently arrested White, and during the investigation, additional material was discovered. Some of the victims include social media influencers, NCAA and semi-professional athletes, actresses, models, teenagers, and victims of blackmail and sextortion. If you or someone you know suspects that White shared your private images or video without permission, please report it on the link in the video or by calling 1-800-CALL-FBI. Your information will be handled confidentially.
Can you
now
believe
at
this?
5:30, hundreds of missing children have been found across the U.S.
It was part of a 6-week national.
Can you believe this? Telegram is where Stearns was. You guys want to hear that again? And then we'll read through the report.
Now at 5:30.
Hello, I'm Leslie Bakshies, Special Agent in charge of the FBI in New York. We need your help in an ongoing investigation concerning a serious privacy breach. Recently, we discovered that an individual named Kyle White, who goes by the handle THZadmin on Telegram, has been posting child sexual abuse material as well as other private material of non-consenting adults in hundreds of images and videos the FBI recovered on his channel. The material was illegally obtained and may involve unsuspecting victims who are unaware their privacy has been violated. We believe there are more than 900 victims out there. The FBI recently arrested White, and during the investigation, additional material was discovered. Some of the victims include social media influencers, NCAA and semi-professional athletes, actresses, models, teenagers, and victims of blackmail and sextortion. If you or someone you know suspects that White shared your private images or video without permission, please report it on the link.
So the link is to the Albany FBI. So TMZ is the Ho Zone. That was the name of his site. The Ho Zone. So let's go over here. I want you guys to be able to read along. We're going to read through this. And shockingly, this happened in January. In January. We're going to find out, Flo. We're going to find out right meow. Operator of online porn marketplace, the Ho Zone, charged with advertisement, receipt, and distribution of child porn. Damian Williams, the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York, and James Smith, the Assistant Director in charge of the New York Field Office of the FBI, announced today the arrest of Kyle White. White is charged with advertisement, receipt, and distribution of child porn. White was presented this afternoon before U.S. Magistrate Judge Colin Lindsay of the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Kentucky. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said, Kyle White's alleged conduct is abhorrent and depraved. As alleged, from behind a computer screen in the comfort of his own home, White ran a lucrative and illegal online pornography marketplace called the Ho Zone, where he sold access to child porn and illegally obtained adult porn to thousands of people. White's alleged callous disregard for his victims is striking. White profited at the expense of innocent children whose sexual abuse and trauma White broadcasted to the world in high definition. Let these charges against White serve as a warning to anyone who seeks to capitalize on the sexual exploitation of children. This office will work relentlessly to hold you accountable for your crimes. According to the complaint, White ran an online porn marketplace known as the Ho Zone on the messaging application Telegram. White categorized the pornography he advertised and sold on the Ho Zone into dozens of groups and channels with thousands of members and subscribers, such as, quote, Other Teen 18 Plus Leaks, the THZ Black Market, Most Popular Girls List, TikToker Private Leaks, Athleaks, and more. Within each of these groups and channels, White further categorized the porn by the name of the woman or minor girl featured in the sexually explicit content. Each group and channel on the Ho Zone featured a variety of free content as a preview of what users could get if they were to pay White for full access. Such access cost between $15 and $75, depending on the pornography purchased. Once a user paid White for the content of a specific woman or minor girl available on the Ho Zone, the user gained permanent access to numerous sexually explicit photographs and videos of that woman or minor girl that White had compiled, enhanced, and edited. White advertised and sold child porn on the Ho Zone, which depicted minor victims as young as 11 years old, as well as minor victims engaging in sexually explicit conduct with their minor victim siblings. White also illegally obtained adult porn on the Ho Zone, including pornography that had been hacked from women's cell phones and pornography that was the product of blackmail. The victims featured in such pornography included women with large social media followings and female athletes, among others. White knew that running the Ho Zone was illegal, but he continued to sell child pornography and illegally obtained adult pornography on the marketplace because it was lucrative. For example, White claimed in a message to another Telegram user that he made, quote, over $300K in the first year of operating the Ho Zone. In a chat with another Telegram user, White stated that he, quote, probably made over $10K off the girls in the THZ Black Market channel. White also stated that he did not want to stop selling child pornography because, quote, it's just easier said than done, giving up thousands. White, 24, of Louisville, Kentucky, is charged with advertisement of child pornography, which carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years in prison and a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison. White is also charged with receipt and distribution of child pornography, which carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years in prison and a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. He's looking at a maximum of 50 years. A minimum of 20 to 50. The mandatory and maximum potential sentences are prescribed by Congress and are provided here for informational purposes. Mr. Williams praised the outstanding investigative work of the FBI's Criminal Guardian Squad. That's something new I've never heard. FBI's Criminal Guardian Squad. We need to look into that. We need to look into that more. The case is being supervised by the Office General Crimes Unit. Here's the actual complaint. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Okay, let's read through this. We'll skim it. From at least in or about September 22 through in or about December 2023 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Kyle White made, print, published, exchange, buy, produce, display, We'll skim through that. Count 2. Okay, so this went on from September 22 to December 23. Okay, the Ho Zone. Based on my review of the Telegram website and my training and experience, I have learned that Telegram is a free cloud-based mobile and desktop messaging app with over 700 million monthly active users. Telegram users can send messages, photos, Telegram groups can be public or private. So they're explaining what Telegram is. Oh, here's the picture. The Ho Zone is a Telegram group that on or about November 8th, 2023, had approximately 10,272 members, 1,077 photos, 1,041 videos, and 364 shared links. The administrators of the Ho Zone are THC admin with handle at THC admin. And remove join group message bot. This is a screenshot of the Ho Zone. 10,000 people in there. Exactly, Tweedledee. All those people need shiny handcuffs, shiny new bracelets. And then let's see. Here's more about THC admin. The website links to the Telegram channel, the Ho Zone Market. The Ho Zone Market was created on October 6, 2022. As of on or about September 18th, 2023, the Ho Zone had over 3,400 subscribers. And then on November 8th, 2023, the Ho Zone had approximately 3,600 subscribers. The Ho Zone group has dozens of channels, including but not limited to Other Teen Leaks, Most Popular Girls, Payment Guide and More Info, TikToker Private Leaks, Athletes, Other OnlyFans Girls, Tiny Tits OnlyFans Girls, Huge Tits OnlyFans, Old Leaks, and New OnlyFans. This is disgusting. The Ho Zone sells access to sexually explicit photographs and videos of minors and adult women without their consent. Below is a screenshot of some of the channels available in the Ho Zone group. This is, oh my gosh, this is so gross. So look at this he has a channel for each thing where he names the women. with references to names or monikers of victims omitted to protect their privacy. Within the Hozone channels, customers can purchase access to sexually explicit photographs and videos of dozens of women and girls who are listed by name. For example, a pinned message from THZ admin on the Most Popular Girls List channel advertises this channel as, quote, every girl I have so far, end quote. THC admin directs users to click on the names of specific women to go directly to their free preview with prices. THC admin tells users if they can't find a preview for them, or if they're looking for rare leaks, they should DM or send a direct message. Below are screenshots listing only some, but not all, of the women and girls whose images and videos are for sale on the Hozone channel Most Popular Girls List. Specifically, the below images list victims' names in alphabetical order, showing only a portion of A through C on the left and only a portion of N through T on the right. I'm speechless. Yeah, why is Telegram even still a thing? Why is it still out there? Every creepo is on Telegram. For instance, the Hozone channel selling stolen, sexually explicit content of one young woman who is well known on social media platforms, including TikTok and Instagram. Victim 1 includes free photographs in which Victim 1 is fully clothed. The description for the Victim 1 channel states, only place you can get the full Victim 1 leak set. As on or about January 3rd, 2024, the Victim 1 channel has approximately 4,387 subscribers. How's that well known? The price for access to the paid Victim 1 was previously $75 and then offered on sale for $45. On or about January 3rd, 2024, the paid Victim 1 channel has approximately 75 subscribers. A message on the Victim 1 channel advertised has about 4 minutes worth of her sucking D and getting effed in all positions. Plus 50 more new extremely rare nude pics and vids. This is the only full original vid in HD with the OG leaks and edits enhancements I spent hours making, not some trash recordings from a phone. Oh my God. According to an icon at the bottom of the message, this particular message was seen by approximately 115,300 people. Another message on the Victim 1 channel includes information on how to pay. As proof, I'll actually add you, and this isn't some scam, which links to payment guide. This is how they pay. Based on my participation in this investigation and review of publicly available web pages, I know that the first result in a Google search of NSFTT is the website called the Hozone, advertising OnlyFans girls, teen leaks, TikTokers, and more. Tap here to pay. Look, it's even on Google It's Google adverts. Based on my participation in this investigation, I know that the Hozone website, NSFTT, links directly to the Hozone Telegram. Below is the website. Here's the payment channel. What am I buying exactly? Permanent access to a Telegram channel that I made where I upload all of their content. Everything is organized and in HD. What are the prices? All the prices are listed next to the girl's name in their preview. How long does it take to get the link? I should send it immediately. If not, I'm probably just asleep and I'll send it when I wake up. I found Leaks, so why would I pay you? Leaks don't usually have new content, and I buy shit myself too that you won't find elsewhere. You have to download it all, and it's often uncropped and or LQ, whatever that means, low quality. Mine have everything cropped and enhanced if necessary, already uploaded and sorted for you. Most include my own custom edits and compilations. This is sick. What happens if it gets taken down? It won't, because it's just a small private group. But I have everything backed up in a separate account. So just in case, so even if it did, I'll make another one. What if I accidentally delete them? If you need me to send you the links again, you will have to pay again. Not full price. You can copy and paste them in your notes app or something to avoid this. Can I get in legal trouble for this? No. The only one who possibly could is me for sharing it. Wow. THC Black Market is another channel. In August of 2023, it had 759 subscribers, 119 photos, and 56 videos. On or about September 8th, 2023, the black market was no longer accessible to the public. Here's a screenshot of what it was like before it was taken down. Same shit, payment guide. It was, look at this shit. Material on the black market. Victim 2, $15 full video call where she's made to strip and crying, and the rest of her super rare BM leaks. This is awful. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Victim 3, $15, a 22-minute video call where she reluctantly follows orders to strip and masturbate, plus 2 writing vids and more. I am sick. This is the worst thing I've ever heard. Victim 4 and 5, $35 includes live video calls and convos. Victim 4 and her friend, where she does whatever her blackmailer, snap god, tell her. Victim 6, girl, $25. Girl blackmailed into filming sex tapes with her boyfriend. Pee and anal fingering, pissing, and more. The fuck? Victim 7, $10 cute girl blackmailed into effing her ass. What in the hell is going on? Other teen 18 plus leaks is another channel. Leaks. Other teen 18 plus leaks has 10,000 members, 212 photos, and 144 videos. Screenshot of that. They posted the following legal disclaimer on this channel. These girls are all 18 plus as far as I know. Some just look young, but if you know of any who are actually underage, let me know. UA is underage. Also, I didn't hack, blackmail, or get any of this content directly from the girls myself, so it's not illegal. Based on my participation in this investigation and open source information, SnapGod is a known moniker for a specific group of individuals who extort and blackmail women and minors on the internet into recording sexually explicit content against their will. Oh my God. I don't know if I can read all this. No, I can't. Nope, I can't. This is bad. Mm-mm. No, this is really bad. Victim 1 in this black market is a minor. The leaks channel, this is what they're talking about, another minor. They're all minors in this leak channel. Oh my God. Blackmailed into doing things to her own brother, little brother. Oh my God. Kyle White, this piece of shit. Yeah, I can't read that. I can't. Mm-mm. As further detailed below, there is probable cause to believe that Kyle White is the owner and operator of the Ho Zone. They're just proving his cryptocurrency and shit. Cash App, Google, Apple. Oh my goodness. PayPal. This is sick. This is just sick. Venmo. Let's see what they seized. Okay, so they got, let's see how many devices he had. One Plus 7T Pro cell phone, Samsung S8 tablet from a TV tray inside the Louisville address, hotspot, Google usernames, Cash App, Reddit. Look at all the Reddit names. Jesus. Wish Tender username, PayPal, Twitter, Republic Bank, Venmo, Coinbase, Telegram. Hundreds of user accounts are connected to the white tablet. Reddit, Venmo, Wish Tender, Coinbase, Republic, Telegram. Undercover purchase of child porn. So they went undercover at the time of the controlled buy. They sent $135 by Venmo to Kyle White. Then they sent a proof of payment with the screenshot. Within 12 minutes after the proof of payment, THC admin granted the UC access to all 5 channels. It's all a bunch of minors doing horrible things. Good Lord. I can't read it. What? Based on the review of electronic contents of the White Drive, I have learned the White Drive contains a subfolder called Cool People. The Cool People folder contains 3,773 files. Although I did not open every file in the Cool People folder, I opened a sampling of about 100. Each file I opened appeared to contain sexually explicit depiction of minors. Some files were teenagers and could potentially be over 18. But many of the files appeared to contain obvious prepubescent minors and including toddlers. I can't. Nope. Can't read that. This is awful. Here's a text between the ugh. That's their conversation with him. I don't want to read that. That's it. He's talking to the feds here. I just looked at tickets to go to Kentucky today. Ugh. What you going to Kentucky for? What you going to Kentucky for, Flobo? Kyle White. And why isn't this all over the news? Look, I just put Kyle White arrested. Look what comes up. Hold on. Let me move this over. Not a whole hell of a lot, to be honest. Look. The only video is this. There's 2 Kyle Whites too, but this Louisville man, this is him. Thank you, Flobo. This POS. He's only 24.
Wait. Where?
Let's watch this video. A friend just moved there to... Oh, you're going to go visit? That sounds fun. All right, here we go.
By federal agents on child pornography charges. 24-year-old Kyle White charged with advertisement, receipt, and distribution of child pornography. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Southern District of New York, White ran an online pornography marketplace known as the Ho Zone. Some of the victims on the site were as young as 11. White also allegedly sold pornography that had been hacked from women's cell phones and was used as blackmail. Those victims included social media influencers and female athletes, among others. White also allegedly told someone that he did not want to stop selling child pornography because it's, quote, easier said than done, giving up thousands. White claimed to have made more than $300,000 in the first year of operating the site. White was booked into the Oldham County Detention Center on Thursday.
So he's in the Oldham County Detention Center in Tennessee. 24-year-old loser. Disgusting pig. Okay. So before we end our stream, and if you have any information, call 1-800-CALL-FBI on this, because who knows? Who knows who could watch this that has been targeted by this creep. This was a funny video. We're going to laugh it out and then we're going to dance it out. Congratulations again to our wieners today. And thank you again for all of your support today. We're going to laugh it out though. This is proof. Okay. This is a dog actor. This is a dog actor. This is proof that anybody can fake an injured shoulder. Even our favorite furry friends. I hope you guys all have a fabulous Friday. Hopefully I'll see you over the weekend. Maybe we'll squeeze a live stream in this weekend. But let's take a look at our furry little friend. And then we're going to roll our credits, Myron.
You guys want to know how my dog's an actor? And scene. Oh, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Where does it hurt? Oh. Okay, hold on. Is it your shoulder? Oh, show me where it hurts. Oh, honey. Oh, yeah. Are you okay? Is Hermes not okay? Yeah. Is it your shoulder that hurts? Go out. Yeah, he goes ow. Okay. Oh, it's okay, honey. It's okay. But do you want to go for a car ride? Yeah, I bet. Harper's like, what'd you just say?
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further? Bring it all in. And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click. It's real easy, man.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to friends, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool,
so much, Jennifer.
Jennifer loves horses. Bye, Jennifer.